Hi, it's Emily here, the Children's and Youth Worker at Christchurch. Now, this hour is dedicated to praying for children and young people. So we're going to be praying for the children within our church, within Southport and across the world. Okay, so I've been doing some research as to the impact that this lockdown has had on children and young people. So the key factors, there's a lot, is boredom. Okay, and with that means a lot of mental health issues. Anxiety has increased, poor sleep, struggles with education, people worrying about education, that they're falling behind, particularly for older youth, where they're worried about their future within education, with university places and college places. So we need to really pray for that. They're worried about family relationships as well. Because we're kind of stuck with the people that we're in the house with. So we need to really pray that they're all really good, positive relationships. Loneliness is a really big thing, and particularly after the Easter holidays. This is the week that they should have been going back into schools and would have been seeing their friends. So we just really need to pray that they're able to connect with their friends in creative ways, and people thinking outside the box for that. They're worried about family members with COVID-19 as well. Lack of exercise. We all know that exercise is a really good thing for our mental health. But we also know that there's lots of families and households that don't have the outside space to be able for children and young people to run around. So thank you very much, Joe Wicks, for all that you are doing. Then poor eating habits as well. We're stuck inside, there's food. It's very, very tempting. So yes, looking after health. Poor use of technology. Our phones are readily available. So it means that young people are going on social media a lot, which is really good in some senses, because we're putting out a lot of stuff on social media, as well as the Schools Workers Trust as well. So that's all really positive stuff that's going out. But we also know that being online can be really negative as well, with having online bullying, but also comparison as well, because people, including children, young people, like to paint a picture that their life is incredible. So yeah, pray for comparison. That's a really big thing. Parental employment. They worry more than just about themselves. They're worrying about everyone within their household. Self-harm has increased. They're worried about not enough food being in the house. We know that domestic violence has increased, and they're witnessing that. And then sexual abuse or exploitation. So these are things that we need to be praying for breakthrough for every child and young person across the world. This is not just Southport and in our church. This is every child and young person. Then we need to pray for all the young people, particularly the young people within Southport after the hire tour. As we know, like Tabs and Hetty and the Message Trust and local youth workers were going into secondary schools with the evangelism teams, with the band, the bands, and they were doing like lessons where they were just sharing their music, sharing their stories about how Jesus had transformed their lives, and it was incredible. And at the end of the week, there was the gig. And at the gig, 183 young people made a commitment, which is amazing. And what should have happened is follow-up sessions within schools, but obviously we're all in lockdown. So Hetty and Tabs are doing amazing stuff online on social media to do those follow-up sessions. So pray for them for creativity, they're incredible. Okay, and yeah, just following up on those commitments that were made. So pray for that, and then particularly pray for our children and young people within church. We're putting a lot of material out on social media and on YouTube for the children and young people to connect with, and particularly as a household. And I see this as a really exciting time about how as a household we can disciple our children and young people. So I'm excited about it, but yes, obviously it takes a lot of time, but it's fun, so I enjoy it. But please pray for the team that work behind all of that, and particularly pray for our young people, because we have lots of young people at the moment that their parents or anyone in their household don't come to church. So we're trying to put content out there that is really relevant to them, and trying to stay connected with them so that they stay connected with church. So please pray for them and all that they're going through, and that we're able to stay connected with them throughout this time. So I just want to thank you for all your prayers, for all your encouragement that you have given to us as a team. I'm going to say it for Hetty and Tabs as well. Thank you for that. But we just know that there's so much more to do, and so much breakthrough that needs to happen as well. So pray for them every day, please. I really ask that, because exciting stuff's going to happen from this. And as Phil said on Sunday at home church, that actually he really felt that that children and young people, like, God was going to use them, and God was really going to speak to them. So I want us to really listen to what they've got to say. So pray also that God speaks to them so clearly, and that actually our ears are open to what they've got to say. So yes, let's be excited at this time, but also let's pray for breakthrough in all of it. Okay, thanks guys, bye.